Legos. Everyone's heard of them. They were named Toy of the Century in 2000. It's estimated that children around the world have played with Legos for up to 5 billion hours. Legolands attract millions of people every year. Lego has received global praise. But how did it come about? The founder, Ole Kirk Christensen, was born in the small town of Billund, Denmark on April 7, 1891. He grew up herding farm animals like cows and sheep to support his family. In his free time, Ole Kirk Christensen would make toys out of leftover scraps of wood. He later completed an apprenticeship as a carpenter under his brother, Preston Bond Christensen, and became a master carpenter. He also spent a short amount of time serving in the army. In 1916, he returned to Billund and bought the Billund Woodworking and Carpentry Shop. With his company, he became a house builder and would make furniture in the winter months, selling doors, windows, cupboards, coffins, and more. Crafting these products made Christensen realize his priorities, quality and craftsmanship. His legacy continues in Legos today with their slogan that only the best is good enough. Also in 1916, he married his wife, Kristen Sorensen. They would then go on to have 4 children and raise them in Billund.
However, in 1924, tragedy struck. His children were playing in the workshop and set a pile of wood shavings in the factory on fire. Quickly, the entire building was engulfed in flames, and the factory, along with their family home, turned to ash. Fortunately, the family survived and was able to recover after Christensen was able to rebuild. In 1929, the stock market crashed and devastated the world. Countries like the US and UK halted imports, causing Danish farmers to fall into economic depression. These farmers, who were Christensen's biggest customers, could no longer afford his pricier goods. He had no choice but to switch to solely producing toys. To make matters worse, Christine Sorensen passed away in 1932, leaving Christensen to raise their 4 children on his own. After her death, Christensen's motivation for making toys was amplified because his toys helped him entertain his children.
With the concentration on toys, Christensen felt that the company needed a more exciting name than Billund Woodworking. He combined the Danish words "Legote" with the meaning "play well" to form the company's name Lego, which became the official name in January of 1936. Coincidentally, Lego has another meaning in Latin, translating to "I assemble," keeping with the brand of the company. On a late night in March 1942, the family's past came back to haunt them. A fire engulfed the wood-producing factory once again, but did not reach the family's home. Devastated, Christensen almost abandoned the Lego name. However, with help from Malone, family, friends, and employees, the Lego founder was able to build yet another factory at the site of the old workshop.
After World War II, Christensen visited a manufacturing fair where he was introduced to the Windsor SH plastic molding machine. This new machine was one of the first plastic injection molding machines that allowed Christensen to begin experimenting with plastic toys. However, Christensen's children all warned him against switching to plastic. They told him that the material was too expensive and that it led to limited creativity compared to wooden toys. Unfortunately, in 1958, Ole Kirk Christensen passed away, but his legacy lived on through his son, Godfred Kirk Christensen. Soon after his father's passing, he stopped production of wooden toys and switched to the production of solely plastic toys. Striving to live up to his father's expectations for quality, Godfred began drafting ideas to make the bricks more stable, with a higher quality connection. Eventually, he created the famous stud and tube connection, which allows the bricks to be connected in millions of different ways, with greater stability than ever before. Fearing theft of the design, Godfred submitted a patent proposal on January 28, 1958 at 1:58 p.m., protecting the Lego design we know and love today.
Since then, Legos have become a global sensation. With factories in Europe, Asia, and South America, Legos are made and distributed across the world. Hundreds of sets of Legos are sold and played with in many households. Legos even appeared in collaboration with popular film franchises like Star Wars and Batman. Legos continue to foster creativity, with creators making anything ranging from art installations to moving scenes using mechanisms and batteries.
The
story of Legos is one of determination and persistence. From humble beginnings, Lego has transformed from simple blocks of lifelessness into a subtle art that brings everyone together through the craftsmanship that Ole Kirk Christensen started over a century ago. Ole Kirk displayed a powerful act of persistence through hardships that acclaimed Lego its undeniable conquest through the entertainment industry. Their origins in Milan have grown from being a small workshop to being a world-renowned and well-recognized infusion of technology and simplicity.